What happened, Madam? I want y'all to cry. Hard.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. Before we get started, I just wanted to give a thank you and a shout out to everybody out there that wished me a happy birthday yesterday and gave me some very, very kind, touching words. And I appreciate all of you. You guys and gals are a great community, and I'm very thankful to be a part of that. So thank you. Also, I would need to do a shout out to the sponsors of today's show. There are three of them. A couple of people wanted, well, maybe all of them actually, I guess, wanted to give me a little bit of a birthday gift. So thank you very much. There are three of them, and we have Carol Wong, who has donated before, so thank you, Carol. I definitely appreciate it. You're very generous. We have at TamTamVirture5433. These usernames are really long, some of them. So thank you very much, TamTam. And last but not least, we have at AltMediaSupervisor8185. So thank you very much again for your generosity. It does make a difference, being a contributor to the show and helping me keep bringing everyone out there good content. At least I hope it's good. All right, listen, we have a lot to get to today. So there's a lot of crazy to muddle through. A lot of liberals, I don't know, not having good days today. So what are we waiting for, my friends? Let's do it. News and nuts. News and nuts. Hey, it's news and nuts. This is going to be a super light news segment. I just didn't really have a chance to get through all the stuff to even really look at it today with, going out with my wife for birthday dinner, just spending time with her today. So anyways, we did cover President Trump going to Saudi Arabia yesterday and the treatment that he received at like absolute royalty. But this is just a small clip of something else that happened yesterday, or not yesterday, but when he came into Saudi Arabia, was flying in. And I'm just wondering, does anybody remember President Biden getting this same treatment? Check it out. Well, it looks like entitlement is not only residing here in the United States, it is popping up its ugly head in other countries. Take a look.
Why should English people pay for you to have a house?
Maybe they give me house, they give me anything I can need, they give me.
Just give it.
Yeah.
Why?
Because people in England is perfect.
Oh, so you think we're all rich people?
Well, my friends, that's it for the news. Now on to the nuts. I tell you, over in Russia, I think they just built a different kind of man. I don't know if it's better or for worse, but I don't think you'd be seeing this next clip filmed anywhere in the United States. Take a look.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of Give everything you know that you could get. Don't let
Well, some more bad behavior on display of adults acting like children and not setting a very good example for their children. Ah, man, I just take a look.
What you gotta do? Yeah, just pay your bill. Cause you told us y'all had 6 crabs left, and then y'all just came out with a dozen. You said we had 6 crabs left. You said we had 6 crabs left, and then y'all just came out with a dozen for a Caucasian family. This is what I get for giving y'all crabs, right? You gave us 6 crabs. What time is it? Ask anybody else if they got 6 extra crabs. Just ask anybody else if they got. We've been here since 2:30. He told us they had 6 crabs left. Another family just came in and they just gave him a dozen of crabs. Are we wrong? Are we wrong? They told us they had 6 crabs left. Pay your bill. And he said they the highest crabs. Or I'm gonna call the police and then we can all like. Call them. Please do. We're going to pay, but we're making a big deal because y'all fucking racist. If you ask me, you just told us y'all had 6 crabs. And then y'all came out with 12 for another. No, it was disrespectful if we been here since 2:30. And you said we had. We gonna pay. And leave. We gonna pay. That's it. We gonna pay. Have a good day. You have a good day.
Like, it was really hard to understand what they were talking about. The audio was horrible, but just visually speaking, there looked like there was still a ton of food on the table there. So I don't know what you're complaining about, lady. Jeez Louise, don't be a glutton. Oh, man. Suki says, crabs are racist? Well, apparently now they are. I mean, anything is racist for the victimhood of the left. PRS Player says, black fatigue is deep, and they keep on digging. True. All right, just as a complete side note, tangent story here, my key light and my fill light are both plugged in to the wall. They do not use batteries at all, yet every once in a while, my fill light will just turn off right in the middle of recording. It kind of creeps me out because there is absolutely no reason why that should happen. It's weird. And I just kind of, part of my brain thinks, oh my gosh, is there like a ghost or something like turning off the light? But you did not know this, but it did just happen. And yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. A little inside peek at the magic. All right, let's get back to the show. All right, that does it for news and nuts, but don't worry, my friends, we have plenty of crazy to get to. That's right, the pool of liberal madness is deep. So sit back, relax, buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Hey, MAGA.
Hey.
Is he dead yet?
Oh gosh, not again.
That's the only thing, the only conversation that I want to have with you.
That's horrible.
Whether or not he's dead yet. That is the only thing that I would want to hear out of your motherfucking mouth.
Oh, really?
Is he dead yet?
Is that so?
So stay off my fucking page unless you're coming to tell me that Donald is dead. As a doornail. A dirt nap. Gone. Okay?
So much good karma.
Go fly a kite. Wow. Stay off my page. I just had ice at my door.
What? You're like totally from Europe. European descent. What are you talking about?
I don't want to live here anymore.
Then go. No one's stopping you. Nice.
Yeah, this is for all you YT South Afrikaners that are being shipped in by Trump. You need to know the majority of Americans don't want you here. You just jump back on another plane and fly your little racist YT supremacist butts right on back to your country. Go back to Africa. We do not want your racist butts here. You are not welcome in the United States, and Trump is not going to be in charge forever.
Okay, that's true. Or will he?
Yeah, you're not welcome here. We don't want any more Snazis in America.
Oh, that's so
We're
clever.
done.
Okay.
And we're the majority.
What?
MAGA
No, you're
wants
not.
you to believe they're the majority, but they are not.
Yeah, we
Just saying.
are. We won the
Fly
election.
your asses to another country where they want racists like you. Because you're
Why?
not welcome here.
Why are they racist? Wait, so am I missing something? Because I'm not sure why the left think that all of these people in South Africa that are coming over that I guess just happen to be white, why they're all racist white supremacists? I'm not, maybe I'm just not totally educated on the situation. I don't know. But I do know that this lefty that we just heard from, I'm sure is totally fine with just opening up the borders and letting anybody walk right into the country. I guess as long as they're brown skinned, that's cool. And as long as they're part of a gang, I suppose that's what they prefer. But Jake Love says she's been dying to say go back to Africa her whole life. Now she can. That's funny. And Kai Hipko says her racism is showing, and it clearly was on display.
New YouTube video just went up covering all of the MAGA influencers who are abandoning Trump because of his illegal $400 million bribe from the nation of Qatar that also funds Hamas, just so you understand.
Are you talking about the
we
plane?
cover Ben Shapiro saying it's fucking stupid. We cover Laura Loomer saying it's fucking illegal. We cover Mark Levin saying it's illegal. We cover Rand Paul saying it's illegal. Hell, we even cover fucking Insurrection Barbie, that laminated-faced saying that it's all fucking illegal. So to the remaining, I don't know, 20 to 30% of the 22% of the nation that voted for Donald Trump, you're a fucking idiot.
Well, it's my understanding that that is not a personal gift to Donald Trump himself, you moron. That would be a gift basically to the country. And, you know, once Donald Trump is finished with his presidency in, 2068 or something? No, he's not going to live that long. But, the plane's going to be basically dedicated to his library, which, you know, at least he'll have one, because I don't think Obama or Biden's going to. But if the plane is so controversial, can you explain this? This is the $17 million helicopter the Saudis gave Bill Clinton. What? Oh my gosh. What? To use in their airspace. Oh my gosh. They gave it to him as a parting gift. What? When he left office, he still uses it to this day. That's crazy. Not one single Democrat had anything to say. Yes. And I'm pretty sure I read somewhere about Obama receiving like the sculpture, I think it was like an elephant or something. It had like diamonds, and so he got some other gifts from the Saudis as well. So give me a break. Well, let me know what you think in the comments down below about this whole plane gate, I guess you could call it, because I think it's just a big nothing burger. And oh no, wait, you know what that means? It's a crockett alert. Let me get this turned off here. Let me just flip that. Okay. That thing is so loud. My gosh. Okay, well, let's, we obviously have a crockett alert, so let's see exactly what she's talking about today, because I'm sure it's going to be full of stupid.
And so the thing is this: anybody that did their research voted the right way. The people that had the information, they voted the right way. These are facts. The more educated voters and the voters that went to the legacy media, frankly, they voted the right way. It's the ones that were getting the fake news or the lies. They were the ones that were voting the wrong way.
Yeah, I was right. It was full of stupid. You know, apparently she has this law degree, so she had to have, gone to a good college at some point. I don't know where she went. It was probably some Ivy League or something. But she doesn't even know how to speak proper English. So I'm not sure exactly where she's getting onto this, you know, hoity-toity bus of hers to think she's better than everybody else. But let's see what some other people have to say here. Carl Killau. Wow, that was was not expecting that last name. Anyways, Carl says, keep it up, Miss Crockett. Just keep talking. I totally agree, because the more you talk, the more we will win the midterm and the next presidential election. Guaranteed.
It's the Gulf of Mexico!
Oh, God.
Mexico!
Yes, calm down.
Gulf of Mexico!
Wow, I am so sorry for anybody out there that has dogs or that whose speakers got blown.
So you will not believe what they've been doing in Massachusetts.
Probably
I still have my house here. I come once in a while because my
Wow.
mom lives here. They
must
have
be
just
nice.
left these flyers at my door teaching people how to resist ICE.
Wow.
Can you believe that? It's in English, Spanish, Portuguese, and I think it's French.
I would not
and also
know.
this
Okay.
one, just in Portuguese, saying how to identify ICE, how to resist, and here, down here says, it says how to talk to the police.
How is this
Right
not
here
obstruction?
It says, do not talk. Unbelievable.
Well, that is actually pretty believable, knowing the Democrats. But how in the world is this not obstruction? Why isn't Holman or the ICE or whoever tracking these people down that are creating these posters, these organizations, and why aren't people being arrested? I don't understand. The truth always wins, says conspiracy to commit obstruction. Rico? Yeah. Do you have something to say? Come on.
Why was everybody in Saudi Arabia standing while Trump was on the stage?
They have respect.
Proud to be an American, and they stood the whole song. Why do I feel really sick?
Short answer, because you're Democrat. Come on. In yesterday's video, Harry Sisson made a big stink that President Trump was caught on camera at the Saudi Arabia meetings that were going on, and he just kind of went like that was literally it. I cannot think that one could reasonably say that somebody fell asleep during that 2 seconds of closing their eyes. But anyways, he was making a big deal out of it, as he always does, because he's Mr. Hyperbolic Harry. And but listen, Harry, I'll do you one better. You give me a Donald Trump, I'll raise you 3 Democrats, including a Schiff. All 3 of these people totally asleep. Take a look. She is out. There's little Shiffy.
Comments on 60 Minutes regarding
Total
China,
La La Land.
sleeper cells within our own country, infiltrating our
right
water
sleeper
systems,
cell?
our natural gas lines,
That's true.
telecommunications,
Sleeper cell.
A very, very...
Mr. Moore.
right in the middle of the vote. Come on.
Mr. Moore.
Really? This is funny. Have to wake him up. That's so embarrassing. I've been there. I mean, look, I'm not judging too harshly. I've been there.
Mr. Moore, no.
Look, I'm not going to poo-poo people falling asleep at work per se. I mean, they're busy, but seriously, if you're making over $100K a year, I mean, what other kind of job can you be making that money and be allowed to fall asleep right in the middle of a meeting? Not too many.
George W. Bush left office richer than he was before his presidency.
That's true.
Hussein Obama left office richer than he was before his presidency.
True.
Joe Biden left office richer than he was before his presidency.
Yeah.
Donald Trump left office poorer than he was before his first term. And
weird.
Unlike the previous 3 presidents,
but he's a fascist.
He donated his presidential salary away during his first term and continues to do so in his current term.
Wow.
Something to feed your brains to play with. I hope it helps.
Well, he's probably donating that money to train Nazis. The left, I tell you. And it's interesting that he didn't bring up Bill Clinton, because I believe when the Clintons actually left office, they were not richer. In fact, I remember a story about the Clintons like totally stealing stuff from the White House, cleaning out the silverware drawer because like that silverware is actually silver, made out of silver. So, you know, I mean, they did okay afterwards with the whole Clinton Foundation. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Go Trump.
Because the effect on this on hospitals, and particularly in rural areas of the country, going to be draconian. Of course, that's where a lot of his voters are. A lot of his voters are on Medicaid. James, why is he doing this to his own people? I'll tell you exactly why. He hates them. He has told you and has told them that they're poorly educated, that they're fat and they're stupid, and all the other things he says. And it's not that he's indifferent to the suffering of rural people, or even rural whites, if you want to be more specific about it, or people that voted for him. He wants them to suffer. He doesn't like them. He wants to go to the Middle East with his what do you call those 2 dolts he has as kids? Good God, how'd you like this? They don't care. In fact, not only do they not care.
It is really just getting sad at this point watching Carville be a curmudgeon. Look, the guy is way past his prime. He's not relative. He hasn't been relative for quite a long time. He's just becoming this bitter old man yelling at the young kids to get off his porch.
All right. So he's going to be deported. I'm not inclined to put any holes on him because I want him deported if he's not supposed to be here.
Yes. I mean, seriously? French kiss. We need more judges like that. If we had more judges with that kind of conviction and understanding of like right and wrong, America would be doing it'd be doing a lot better. That's for sure. All right, just to make sure, in case somebody out there views this next clip and gets all the way through and is like, wow, I didn't think Donald Trump would ever say those things. It's because he didn't. This is an AI clip, but it's really funny. But wow, it is kind of scary how good AI is getting. But yeah, check it out.
Lopping off someone's ding-a-ling doesn't make them a woman, it makes them a eunuch. But you already knew that, right? So, as I was saying, George Soros, Bill Gates, and many more are pursuing a depopulation agenda. Very inappropriate. Poison in the food, fake medicine, endocrine disruptors, psych meds, and mass immigration. They want to turn your kids gay, retarded, or both. David Hogg, Harry Sisson, and that one fat chick are the prototypes. Very off-putting. I don't often say the word yuck, but I think it fits here. Conspiracy theories, for the most part, are simply spoiler alerts. Alex Jones, paragon of truth and justice, has been saying these sorts of things for years, and it's high time we start paying attention.
You know, on one hand, I want to say I wish I could hear President Trump speak like that, but on the other hand, it's like, wow, he gets really close sometimes. Some of the things that he says when he kind of goes off script, but hey, it's what makes him special.
I would only vote left. Why is that? I saw them as very stupid. I would fear the conservatives because they come with principle. That's not someone they can brainwash. But the left,
true.
I know they have no values and no principles to begin with. I dare you to find one Islamic extremist that votes for Donald Trump. Never
Can't find it. Nope.
They'd give their vote to the leftist who wants to run around in pride parades. And Islamic extremists are against gays and homosexuals and transgenders, but they want the left to go and get busy with that. They want them, go speak about the climate, go speak about abortion, go kill yourselves, go do that. And Allah, she's fighting for abortion rights and all the other, my body, my choice. Yes, go do that, go do that.
What is the fundamentalist and jihadi agenda for America?
The future of America has to be Muslim.
Yeah, that's pretty scary stuff, and I don't think he's lying about what he was talking about. But my friends, we need to make sure we stay vigilant. We need to make sure that the United States stays true to who she is, that she is that beacon, that she remains that light shining on the hill. And even though she does have flaws, and she does have flaws, but she is still the best country, the best and really only source of true freedom that is on the planet today, and pretty much that has ever existed on the planet. So God bless America.
Can we just all collectively agree right now to stop applying to places that do not list their pay rate?
I'm sorry, what were you saying? Something? First of all, like, if you're opening in a job interview with how much money you're going to be making, I don't think you're going to be working there. Second of all, and more importantly, what in the heck was that thing on your lip? I'm not one to like pop a pimple, but I would be willing to don on some rubber gloves and a mask and maybe some goggles and like just get in there and get that thing taken care of. Wow, that was kind of, you couldn't really see much else.
Hey, MAGA. I got a doctor's appointment. I know y'all don't care about that.
No.
But did
Maybe
y'all
I
see
do.
y'all
I don't
boy
know.
Syphilitic Sid over there in the Gulf states with
the Gulf states,
Qatar and Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
And Syria?
Uh-huh.
And he's lifting sanctions?
What? Yeah.
All of these countries that he was claiming were funding terrorists?
Yeah.
How much y'all want to bet me he's about to lift that Muslim ban that y'all love so much?
What Muslim ban?
How much you want to bet me that he's about to lift that Muslim ban?
There was no
What
Muslim
happened,
ban.
MAGA? I want y'all to cry. Hard.
Why?
Because that's
so
what's
horrible.
about to happen. He's over there lapping it up.
Yeah, bringing
They're treating
peace.
him like the king he thinks he is, and he is lapping this up, and y'all over here struggling. Why? Because he's about to gut Medicaid. He's about to take away your health insurance.
Show me.
He's about to take Meemaw's Social Security.
No.
But guess what?
Yeah.
He's over there making deals with the very people he told y'all to hate.
No, he never
I don't know
did
when
that.
y'all gonna wake up and realize y'all the suckers and losers. Anyway, I gotta go to my doctor's appointment. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.
I don't know what you're talking about, lady. President Trump never told anybody to hate anybody, ever. And if you'd look back at the when this so-called Muslim ban was put into place, you'll get a little bit of context of what was going on, and you'll realize that the mainstream media has totally gaslit you. You've been plugged into the hive mind too long, my dear. You have officially been brainwashed. And speaking of brainwashing, look, I don't know how it always happens in these videos where it's like this bipolar switch just gets flipped at the very end where they're doing nothing but pouring out venom and hatred and wishing ill will towards millions of people across America. But then all of a sudden they're just like, oh, have a great day. It's like, how does that happen? I don't understand.
He got the whole security running. shopping. Shut up. I'm not fucking irritated.
Was that like Keystone Security? I mean, those people seem completely worthless. Were they DEI security? I don't understand. Like, there had to have been like, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them, and they couldn't do a single thing until the actual police officers got to the scene. And look, I'm not into, police enforcement. I don't understand the ins and outs of it. But if somebody could just let me know, and I'm not saying that the police officers were being rough with that gentleman, but like, does it really take like 5 or 6 people to subdue one man? I mean, maybe he was on something, I don't know, but it just seemed like that was a lot of people to try to like handcuff one person. But if there are any police officers out there that could just give me a little bit of insight, that would be great. All right, thanks.
Oh, the fun. I can't be the only one who loses my car in a parking garage, right? I'm just like going through, pushing the button. Oh, I see lights. I see lights. I found it. I found it. Wow, it's busy all of a sudden.
Oh, you don't say it suddenly got busy? Well, it's a good thing you had that mask on in that big underground parking garage.
To all the people that voted for Donald Trump, I hope you have a terrible day.
No,
Hi,
that's
I'm
horrible.
a professor. See, where do you guys want to be when it happens?
Oh, right.
I hope I'm at a bar. Just immediately start ripping shots.
Oh, because that. Wait a minute. When you asked where are you going to be when it happens, are you talking about when you get fired as being a professor? Because quite frankly, I don't think you should be teaching anybody.
It's time for Dave's Detox.
Tonka.
Ice cream if you eat all the ingredients.
Tonka, what are you doing?
No, Tonka, don't eat out of the bowl. Come on, Chef.
Like an icing? Aw. That looks like fun.
That looks good fun.
It does look like good fun. Jeez. I tell you, cats.
Well.
Oh,
Who
no.
chewed the headset?
Oh, no.
Who chewed the headset?
Was it
Is it
me?
mine? Can I have it? Please? Please? It's my phone.
Not
I'll trade you.
anymore.
Here, take this one. Take this one.
It's probably trying to give it an Android or something.
You were not gonna fit me.
Oh! Off the top rope. Aww. Cute husky.
Did you eat the toilet paper?
Oh no.
That's a bad girl. Biscuit. For you being bad, look at me. Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Are you being a bad girl? You don't eat the toilet paper. Do you understand?
Aw. I hope Biscuit has learned her lesson. Well, my friends, this wraps up another episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like, subscribe, share, slap that bell around, tell your friends about Idle Hands. And until the next episode, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated. And of course, until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.